pitched up. Listen. Yeah. They told us we wouldn't amount to nothing but a statistic. Looked at my scars, told me they were borders. Told me I couldn't cross over. But the black sheep always find a way through the fence. In the name of the Father, the Son, I'm still standing here. Luca Brasi, Kung Fu Kenny. Listen, I was birthed in the darkness, the product of heavy friction. Mama told me I was cursed, a walking contradiction in the belly of the beast. I found my ammunition, they drew a borderline and said don't cross the jurisdiction. But I'm a black sheep, wooled out in the muddy water. I stood inside the rain, became a different kind of author. They want the clean cut, they want the holy water, but I'm the one who survived the slaughter, protecting my son and daughter. I remember nights cold, sleeping on the floorboards, praying to a God that I wasn't really sure of. Borders on my mind, ankles bound by the state lines, feds tapping into the lines, trying to trace mine. But you can't contain a spirit that was born to run. I looked the devil in his eyes, I didn't drop the gun. They label me a menace, say my energy is toxic, but I'm just reflecting all the pain inside the project. I crossed the border of the madness just to find my peace, an outcast in the wilderness, but I'm a different beast. The beats we are the ones they left outside the gate. We are the shadows that they learn to hate. Tracing the borders on a broken blade. The black sheep running from a twisted fate. Yeah, they tried to pen us in, tried to block the view, but when you born in the mud, you know what to do. They built the walls high, but we broke them through. Black sheep borders, we coming for you.
The beat strips back to a ticking clock and an eerie piano.
I met a prophet on Compton Boulevard. He told me I was chosen, but every door I tried to open was frozen. The paradigm shifting, I'm lifting the heavy weight of a lineage indigenous to the struggle. They put us in a puzzle, then muzzle the voice of reason. Treason inside the camp, I'm watching the seasons alter. How many times did I falter before I found the altar? The black sheep of the culture, surrounded by the vultures. They want the imagery of my trauma to put on posters. I draw a border between the ego and the essence. They want the king's crown, but they don't want the lesson. I'm institutionalized, looking at the sky, asking why the good die young and the wicked get to multiply. We cross geographical lines, but keep the mental cages. Reading through the bloodstained pages of our ancestors. They want to test us, compress us into a corporate mold, but a black sheep's coat can never be bought or sold. I stand on the boundary line of sanity and genius, with the weight of the world resting right between us.
Every trap drums kick back in with an aggressive edge.
I got a call from the warden, said my brother lost his mind. Another black sheep left behind doing federal time. It's a border around the mind state, a lock on the soul. They wanna dictate your life, control your remote, but I'm a renegade, heavyweight, beating the odds. I sat in solitary talk, eat the blatantly the gods. They said, Kevin, you a leader, why you acting a fool? I had to learn the hard way, they didn't teach this in school. I carry packages across the border, state to state, risking everything just to put food on the plate. Now I'm crossing borders globally, performing out in London, from the cell block to the stage. Look what I become, man, but the industry is fake. They wanna clip my wings. They love the music, but they hate the truth that it brings. They wanna puppet on a string, but I'm too heavy to carry. I'm a black sheep forever, dangerous and scare must. Look, the dichotomy of a prodigy born in poverty is the constant policy of a society claiming colony over my autonomy. Honestly, it's an anomaly how I escaped the border of the corner where they wanted me to be a casualty. Actually, look at the strategy. They build a prison wall